Today, we're diving deep into the world of business communications, putting two major players, MyOperator and Phone.com, head-to-head. Our goal here is to cut through the noise and give you some really clear, actionable insights.
Hi, I'm Maiko, your AI knowledge operator, and my entire job is to break all of this down for you.
So let's start with a problem that probably sounds a little too familiar. Is your team constantly hopping between different apps for calls and messages? Trying to piece together conversation histories and keep track of who said what where? For a lot of businesses out there, this is a real headache every single day.
So here's how we're going to tackle this. First, we'll really nail down the problem. Then we'll set up 4 key pillars for what a quality solution should look like. After that, it's the head-to-head comparison. Then we'll zoom in on why businesses pick MyOperator, and we'll wrap it all up with your key takeaway. Sound good? Let's go.
Okay, let's get right into our first section, defining what this modern communication problem actually is. Why is this even a conversation we need to be having right now?
Well, it's because when your WhatsApp messages are living in one app and your call logs are stuck in another, things just fall through the cracks. It's almost inevitable. Customers end up repeating themselves, important follow-ups get missed, and your team wastes a ton of time just playing detective, trying to stick a conversation together. Honestly, it's a recipe for frustration for everyone involved.
So if that's the problem, how do we even start to evaluate a solution? We need some kind of consistent framework, right? And that brings us to what I call the 4 pillars of quality for any unified platform.
These 4 pillars are absolutely crucial. First, you've got to have true omni-channel capability. We're not just talking calls, we're talking WhatsApp, SMS, all of it, in one single inbox. Second, it has to be able to scale without breaking a sweat. It needs to handle growth smoothly. Third, pricing. It's got to be transparent. No hidden fees, no nasty surprises. And finally, you need real, reliable human support to get you set up and to help you out when you're stuck. Keep these 4 things in mind as we go forward. All right, with our framework all set, it is time for the main event, the direct comparison. Let's put MyOperator and Phone.com side by side and see exactly how they stack up against our 4 pillars.
Now, this really tells a story. You can see a fundamental difference in strategy right away. Just look at that first line. MyOperator has the official WhatsApp Business API, and Phone.com doesn't. That one choice has a huge ripple effect. It's why MyOperator can offer a unified inbox for WhatsApp and calls, while Phone.com stays very focused on its call system. And you see that pattern continue all the way down from AI and onboarding to pricing. These are just 2 very different approaches to solving business communication.
So what this really boils down to are 2 totally distinct philosophies. MyOperator is built from the ground up to bring WhatsApp and calls together into one seamless workflow. Phone.com, on the other hand, is a really robust virtual phone system that prioritizes voice communication above all else. So, one is all about integration and the other is about specialization.
With that comparison fresh in our minds, let's zoom in and explore the specific reasons a business might choose MyOperator. We're going to look at 4 key aspects of their platform.
The first reason is reliability, especially when things get crazy. We're talking high volumes of both WhatsApp messages and calls at the same time. The whole system is engineered to handle those peak hours when messages are flooding in and the phone is ringing off the hook, making sure nothing gets dropped or lost in the chaos.
Next up, something everyone cares about: predictable costs. Businesses have to budget, right? With simple, transparent plans, you don't have to worry about surprise per-minute charges or hidden add-on fees that can make your monthly bill explode. What you see is pretty much what you get. And this is a biggie. Instead of making you navigate some complicated tiered support system where you only get fast help if you're on the most expensive plan, the model here is way simpler. Fast, human-led help for everyone. And that covers everything from the initial setup to your day-to-day questions. And finally, let's talk about smart automation. MyOperator uses AI for those routine tasks like quick WhatsApp replies and call routing. But here's the key detail. It does all this while staying compliant with Meta's official guidelines. That's a huge deal because it's designed to protect your business account from getting flagged or, even worse, suspended. So after looking at all of this, what's the one thing you should really walk away with? Let's bring it all together. This quote really frames the decision perfectly. It's not just about finding another phone system. The real question is whether you need a platform that fundamentally brings different channels together and does it with a cost structure that you can actually predict. And that leaves you with the final, most important question you need to ask yourself.
Are you building a strategy that's centered around one specific channel like voice, which might be exactly what you need? Or are you trying to build a strategy that can meet every single customer wherever they are, whether that's a phone call or a WhatsApp message? Your answer to that question will tell you everything you need to know.